If you've been accepted to a program at an Australian university, you will need to apply for an Australian student visa subclass 500 before you travel. This visa allows you to stay in Australia for the duration of your program. It will also permit you to work while you're here. Getting the visa is a fairly simple process. All you will need to do is gather a few basic documents and fill out the online application form. In this video, we'll go over how you can apply for an Australian student visa. Hi, I'm Booky and you're watching the Youenrol channel. On this channel, we provide you with all the information you need about studying, living, and working in Australia without you having to pay costly consultant fees, no matter where you are in the world. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, click the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Okay, let's go over the steps. Step 1. Obtain proof of acceptance at an Australian university study program. The program should be registered by the Commonwealth Register of Institutions of Courses for Overseas Students, called CRICOS, and you will need to have a copy of an official admissions letter to be able to prove this. Step 2. Write your genuine temporary entrance or GTE requirement statement. The GTE requirement is a protective measure taken by the Australian government to make sure you are requesting the student visa for a legal reason. You will have to submit a written personal statement in English that addresses this requirement. Be sure to make it clear that you are applying for this visa for the genuine motive of receiving a quality education. So in your GTE personal statement, you can explain why you're choosing to study in Australia instead of your home country. Describe why you've chosen this particular course and how you imagine it will help your future. Explain the ties to your home country, such as family members and friends, as this will show that you have a reason to return to your country after your study. Include information about how you plan to sustain yourself financially in Australia and your planned living arrangements. You should also use your statement to provide information about your previous schooling, including any academic transcripts and diplomas. Provide details about your current employment and give contact details for someone who can verify your employment. Step 3. Show that you have adequate health insurance. To get approved for a student visa, you must purchase an Overseas Student Health Cover, also known as OSHC. The OSHC provides medical and hospital insurance in Australia for the duration of your visa. When you apply, you will need to submit the name of your health insurance provider and the date that your policy starts and ends. You can purchase OSHC directly from your university or through one of the 5 approved providers. These are Australian Health Management, Bupa Australia, Medibank Private, Alliance Global Assistance, and NIB. Note that the cost of the health insurance will depend on the provider and the duration of your program. You will not need OSHC if you are a Norwegian student covered by the Norwegian National Insurance Scheme, or a student from Sweden or Belgium covered by the healthcare agreement with Australia. Step 4. Obtain proof of your English proficiency. Anyone that plans on entering Australia on a student visa needs to be proficient in English language skills. You will need to provide your IELTS or Cambridge Advanced or TOEFL test scores. If you're from an English-speaking country such as the US, Great Britain, or Canada, this does not apply to you. Step 5. Show that you have the financial resources to stay in Australia. You must have the financial capacity to stay in Australia and also to pay for your courses or programs. For this, you will have to prove that you have the funds to cover your travel to Australia, 12 months living expenses, and school costs. You can do this simply by providing a bank statement. Do note that the amount you need to live in Australia is estimated to be between 20,000 Australian dollars or 15,000 US equivalent per year. This does not include travel and tuition costs. Also, if you are receiving a full funding scholarship, you will need to show proof of this to meet this financial requirement. Step 6. Provide proof of character. The Australian government is looking to see that you are of good character. This means that your record should be free of criminal activity. On your visa application, you may need to answer some character questions. If you have any recorded offenses, you must declare this in a formal statement with your application. In some cases, you may be asked to provide a police certificate, also known as a penal clearance certificate. You could also be asked to fill out the character statutory declaration form. If you have to complete these additional documents, you will be contacted after you submit your application. Just know that it's not something that you need to worry about right now. Step 7. Prepare all your documents so you can upload them online. If you have any hard copy documents, such as a college diploma, you will need to scan them to your desktop computer or your laptop. You then need to put all your documents together in one place so that you are ready to apply online. Also, make sure your documents are in an acceptable file format, such as a PDF or Word document format. Step 8. Go to the Australian Home Affairs website and visit the application page. The link will be in the description. Step 9. Register an account with IMI account. This is the account you will use to complete and also submit your student visa application. For first-time registration, you will have to provide your full name, phone number, and email address. If you already have an account, simply log in with your email address and your password. Step 10. Pay the application fee through your IMI account portal. You have to pay this fee or else your application will not be processed. As at the date of this video, it costs 575 Australian dollars to be able to make an application for a student visa in Australia. This can be paid through your IMI account portal. Payments can be made using credit cards, PayPal, or BPay. Step 11. Fill out the health form on IMI account. To study in Australia, you need to meet Australia's health requirements. For this, you need to complete My Health Declarations on a form electronically, which is available on the Health Assessment tab of your IMI account. On this form, you'll be asked various questions that assess your current health. After submitting this form, you will either be contacted to undergo further health assessments or not. The process of health assessment can take up to several weeks, so it's a good idea to start your My Health Declaration form before submitting the rest of your visa application. So these are the steps that you will need to go through when you are applying for a student visa in Australia. I wish you all the best in your visa application. It's important not to forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, click the bell icon to find out when new videos are released. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.